All right, so here's just another look at that compass outside at nighttime. The display has to be awake for that to work. If the display goes to sleep into always on mode, the compass does not work. Okay, there you go.
Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the Apple Watch Ultra. In this video specifically, we are going to be talking about the Wayfinder WatchFace that you're looking at right now. This is a highly advanced and customizable watch face that you cannot find on the regular smartwatch. In this video, I'm going to show you guys all the different ways you can customize this watch face and also all the complications you can set on this watch face. It is highly functional and very interesting to look at. Let's dive in. Alright, so basically there's two ways to customize an Apple Watch face and the complications. One of them is via the Watch app on your iPhone that is paired with the watch. Other way is directly from the watch. So if I want to customize this watch face, look at this. I press and hold, and I get this option where I can tap on edit. And once I tap on edit, I can use the crown to go through different colors. So I can go through the yellow color. I'm going to show that to you in more detail and all that stuff. And other things I can do is I can swipe over and I can now modify each complication. If I want to modify a given complication, I just click on it, and from here I can select all the options. Now this, like I said, all can be done on the watch. And beyond complications, if I go this way, now this was the color, I can also change the bezel, okay? And I can change the style of the watch, and that's it. So style, bezel, color, and complications. So that's one way to customize this whole thing. Now again, here we have the watch application. What happens is, let me just start from scratch. So I'm going to just search for watch. I'm going to go inside. Once you're inside, you're going to see your my faces. You just click on it, okay, tap on it I mean, and it comes up with all its potential modifications. Now when you do make a modification here, let me just for example tap on this color. It's instantly available right here. Now when you're on the phone, you can also do it this way. So look, I can actually make the color lighter, or I can pronounce the color. And then if I double tap, you're going to see it reflected right here. So you have all these options. I'm going to go over everything here because sometimes when people want to buy these things, they just want the full details. So you got the orange, the yellow. These are just standard colors, okay? Green, as you can see. Then we've got the blue. I'm skipping a couple of colors here because we also have different formats. That's the red one. Okay, looks really good with the red. And then the other thing that we have is over here, these are just solid colors. Here we have split colors. So when I choose this one, you get this style, which is more attractive to some people. I can go with this one. That's blue and white. I can do blue and yellow. I can also do all red. So that's what you get with that one. Double tap, there you go. And then if I scroll over, I can do yellow. Or I can do red and black, okay? This happens to be one of my favorites. And then I can do red and yellow, yellow and black, blue and black. So that's all fantastic. I have all these options. You can also click on plus and you can create your own color, as you can see. All right, so we have all these options. Now one more thing I'm going to show you guys is if you press and hold on the watch face, and if you tap on edit, and if you go to colors, let's say you pick a particular color, this one right here, okay? You cannot change the intensity of that color like you can do here. For example, if I choose this guy here, I have the option to change the intensity. You cannot do it from here. You would have to come and go into the watch application on whatever iPhone that you have. Now that's one thing. You can change the color. So we looked at a bunch of colors. The other thing is the style. So again, that was right here. Press and hold, edit. Look at that. You have the style right here. So style gives you the option to choose between hours for that white bar, or you can just go to minutes. Alrighty, as you can see. Also, if I tap over here, you see the change reflecting right over here. Now here's just a closer look at the minute, and as you can see, we've got the hour, okay? So that white bezel changes. Here's a different color. So right now we have the hours in that white bezel, and if I tap on minutes on the phone, it is going to switch over to the minutes, as you can see. Now when I go back, I can also change the bezel. Now the bezel is the orange thing in here, the second circle on the inside. So what I can do with that is I can have that show my latitude and longitude. I can show the elevation and incline, and I can also do none, which turns off that option. Also, if I'm in this particular option, for example, if I'm in elevation incline, I can always tap here on it and look at how it changes its shape. I can go back to my style, and if I tap it, the bezel option actually shows up. And another great thing, when you tap this and you go to the hour notation, you don't get the built-in compass in the screen. But if I tap it again, now, if I tap inside here in the white area and activate the actual bezel, I now have access to the, let's see, right here, to the actual compass, as you can see. So you get a live compass right on the watch face, which is pretty cool.
All right, so here's just another look at that compass outside at nighttime. The display has to be awake for that to work. If the display goes to sleep into always on mode, the compass does not work. Okay, there you go.
So we're going to put that right there. Now another thing you can do is if I go down here, we have all these complications, top left, top right. When by top left it means this one that is showing the battery. By top right it means this one that is showing the weather conditions. And let me show you, if I press and hold and tap on edit, and if I go over to my complications, that's the top left, that's the top right, that's the bottom right, that's the bottom left, all right? Just so you know. And you can tap each one of these guys to actually change it. So here, I set it to be my timer. So I click on it. I can choose it to be a 1-minute timer. So when I'm outside in the actual watch face, let me go back there. When I click on this complication, it just goes straight into a 1-minute timer. I can start that timer. Okay. Now when I go back out, let me see. If I go back to the watch face, you're going to see the timer icon is there. It doesn't give me a live update, but if I tap on it, I can go right inside. Now, another thing that is pretty cool is if I go back home, I can also have app shortcuts. So one of my complications here is the calculator that I use all the time. You tap on this one, you go straight into the calculator. 9 plus 5 plus blah, blah, blah. There we go. Okay, quick calculation to go. So again, we have all these complications. Now let me show you some examples. On the top left, if I were to tap right here from the phone, I can do the battery, I can do cycle tracking, I can get depth information if I'm swimming, water temperature, if I'm inside the water, I can have a shortcut to ECG that's built into the watch, and I have all these options, even Google Maps. So if I tap on this one, now that is Google Maps. If I click it, it is going to launch the Google Maps application. So I'm going to go down. We have the heart rate sensor. So if I tap on this one, it's going to quickly measure my heart rate. Of course, it has to be on my wrist. So let's go back out. And then that's basically everything you can do with all the complications. So I do want to show you, if you tap on edit, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 complications you can have on the watch face. You can also have that built-in compass available at a tap. So right now, if I tap this, no compass. If I tap it, compass. And also, whatever you do with your watch face, it just remains the same with any color that you pick. Now this, I've seen a lot of people use. It's a beautiful color. And also, this one I happen to like right here. Okay, tap, tap. So again, whatever complication you pick, it just stays right there. Just the color changes a little bit. So if I were to tap this complication here, that is the calendar. And which one is that? Right here. Sub-dial top is today's date. So it's showing me today. Go back home, or I can tap right here on the top. Okay, that brings up the compass. That's the way I have it set up. So you can change all the complications, and you have several options as I showed you guys. Let me just go through all this stuff. You can see it. These are my contacts. I can have a contact for direct dial right on my watch face. Controls. Okay, finding devices, finding items, finding people. These could be your air tags. And then you've got the home controls right here and all that good stuff, as you can see. Plenty of stuff here to put into your complications. So that's that. And the final thing I'm going to show you guys is if you twist the crown upwards, you get this special view that is designed for nighttime viewing. At night, it looks really, really nice. But it's nice that it's available at a simple swipe. It's also going to save the battery, okay? So this will take more battery. Look at how bright it is. But when you go like this, it is going to extend the battery life and also give you that nice little look. So the waypoint complication is unique to the Apple Watch Ultra, and I think it's pretty amazing. You do have some other watch faces, as you can see. This one right here, but that's for another video. In this video, I just want to show you guys the Wayfinder watch face. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below. Let me know. For now, guys, have a fantastic day.